So, you know, I'd like to investigate that further. His phone number's on there, so perhaps we can contact Derek later. You know, if he could be contacted by extraterrestrials, we should be able to contact him, shouldn't we?
Well, I heard that they're coming here. We shouldn't be contacting them. Apparently they're coming here in 2025 or something.
That's no way to conduct a relationship, Carl. It has to be 50-50. You can't wait for the extraterrestrials to contact us. A relationship is a two-way thing. We contact them, they contact us. No wonder your relationship's in trouble.
No, but just let them come in. There's, you know.
I like the idea of them coming in 2025. This Raelian cult leader, Rael, he believes the extraterrestrials are coming in either 2025 or 2035. But either way, when they come, he says they're going to be really nice to us. They're going to give us all their technology. And also, we won't have to worry about getting boyfriends or girlfriends or anything, because they will bring biological sex robots to be girlfriends and boyfriends with us. So that'd be nice, won't it?
Well, they're a bit odd looking, aren't they?
No, they're going to be really nice. You can have any type you want. You can have, like, black ones, Chinese, ginger, white, or any colour that you go for. You can have them. I think a biological sex robot, though, Carl, may refuse.
So which are the most popular one there? I mean, the ginger one, does that go down well?
I think it probably does. I think that in space, Carl, these people are evolved, so they probably love everyone, in which case it makes you wonder why they need so much variety.
But ginger people are normally sad, aren't they?
No, they're not.
They are, even like cats. You see little fat ginger cats.
They're not sad. They're not
depressed.
I think that you're projecting that onto them out of some kind of prejudice, and I don't know why you are. You're listening to Six Music. That was Bell and Sebastian. The Blues Are Still Blue. Before that, it was Jam All Around the World. I'm Russell Brand. I'm here with Karl Pilkington. It's our Sunday morning, Sunday school type show. Sunday school, because we just want to learn all sorts of different stuff. I've got an email here, right, from this bloke called Dave Richards. It's a really long email, but the gist of it is this. He goes, he was walking along and he saw a matchbox. Normally I would have just ignored it, but for some reason I picked it up. Right, this is Dave Richards in Farnham, Surrey. That, for a start, is an unusual act. I was walking along on Tuesday, I saw a matchbox. Normally I would have ignored it, but for some reason I picked it up. Immediately now, I'm curious about this Dave Richards. He's seen a matchbox and he's decided to pick it up. Then he goes, anyway, I opened it and there was a giant bee in there. How big could it have been? It was in a matchbox with a whole cashew nut on top of it. It was still alive. There was a faint buzz. I tried to set it free, but it would not leave. How did it get there? Why was there a cashew on top of it? Why wouldn't he fly away? Maybe you can help. There's quite a lot of questions there from Dave Richards in Farnham, Surrey, but I've got one question to fire right back at him. Why did he pick up that matchbox in the first place? Like, if I see a matchbox on the floor, that's not even something that would register.
Yeah, just kick it.
I would just kick it. If even that, I would have no regard for that matchbox. So, I mean, but as for the bee being in there, I suppose it could have happened in a factory. Bees shouldn't even be alive yet, should they, at this time of year?
It's changing, isn't it? They're getting used to the climate.
Oh, they're adjusting.
Yeah, they're messing about now.
Yeah. They'll continue to evolve, probably to the point where they start wearing trousers and demanding our jobs.
Well, I told you now about how I saw one eating chicken.
You saw a bee eating chicken?
I was eating some food outside, right? And it might have been a wasp, but they're all the sort of same family, aren't they?
I don't know if I like your attitude much. There's a clear distinction between bees and wasps. Wasps are regarded as evil. Bees are good. They're all fluffy.
Yeah, but if bees are only classed as friendly because if they sting you, they die.
Yeah,
so
I know.
They're
there's
just
that
as
dilemma.
snidey. It's snidey still. It's just that they haven't got the ability to be going about going, oh.
It's not snidey. That bee is only ever going to sting you if it's really up against it, isn't it? It knows that it's laying down its life. That's noble. That's like an Oscar Wilde fairy story. It knows once it's stung you, it's going to die. So it's only doing it probably for the good of the hive. A sort of a sensibility that you can begin to understand, Carl, caring about other bees.
But anyway, so this wasp bee, whatever, came down. I was having some chicken and I'd sort of had enough. I was watching it. It's crawling about on the plate. It started tugging away at a bit of a chicken leg.
It was trying to pull it away from you.
It pulled a bit away with its sort of teeth type things.
Right, it doesn't have teeth.
It flew off and it could hardly handle it. Do you know, like they say, bees shouldn't fly anyway. There's that thing that if they knew
that aerodynamically it's impossible somehow for bees to fly.
If they were told somehow, they'd sort of go, oh, I won't do it again then.
They're defying physics by doing it.
It was all over the shop with this bit of chicken in the air.
This sounds an extraordinary tale, but it also makes me question what kind of life you're living, where you're outwitted by bees. You're sat there. It sounds like so where you're sat in your own filth with bees nicking your dinner.
No, but it's good to keep an eye on it, isn't it? Because no one else has mentioned that about bees. being sort of meat eaters.
Well, Dave from Farnham reckons they're
That's eating nut. That's a vegetarian one.
That one, yeah, that one at least has got some kind of moral centre, some sort of moral grounding. So anyway, like if you want to send us text 64046, or you can email me russell.6music@bbc.co.uk. What we're going to have a listen to, Carl?
Ordinary Boys.
These boys are literally quite ordinary. Ordinary boys will be boys. I like them ordinary boys will be boys. You've got to say the word boys a lot, haven't you, to make that information come across. This is Russell Brand on 6 Music. This is our Sunday school. We're working in perfect harmony. Though you've upset me, mate, because like I just hung up Carl's jacket 'cause he's clattering the place up, right? And on the inside lapel, he's got a sticker that is given to you by charity. You know, if you give like money to charity out of the goodness of your heart, they give you a sticker so that the person later on down the street don't hassle you. He's kept one on his inside lapel for what reason, Carl?
Just so I don't keep getting hassled.
Yeah, but say, right, you've just given some money and it's for children that are a bit ill, and then, like, 2 days later you're asked to help pandas or something, you just go, oh, I've already given, mate, I've already given.
How many people am I... Why do they get this treatment?
Pandas are lovely and rare. Nice little fellas they are.
Yeah, but it's all about survival of the fittest, isn't it? And if they can't do it...
I'll tell you what, Carl, you wouldn't have survived in the wild. If it was truly survival of the fittest, without your banks and all your things, your support systems, you should know, listeners, that Karl Pilkington's attached to a drip with glucose in it even now, just to get through this broadcast. So if it truly was survival of the fittest, I don't reckon you'd have made it out of infancy. I really don't.
Fair enough, though. So I'm not asking for people's money and that, and handing out badges. I paid for that badge.
How much?
I didn't nick it. I think I gave about 75p.
75p, and that's for the Bluebell Fund, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I think you should be a bit more charitable, because you get something back in the end. Anyway, like you were saying about survival of the fittest, that all nature is a competition, but we're going to do a kind of competition now. Do you see I've connected those ideas, Carl? That's how this show works. So, go on, what is the competition we're doing, mate?
So, yeah, we play some sort of sound effects. And those sound effects sort of make up a song title. Okay,
we play some sound effects, then you have to guess what the song is from those sound effects. Do we have an example?
Do you want one?
Yeah, I'd love an example, because I'm confused.
Alright then, here's one. Right,
well, that's disconcerting, but what, like, I mean, because that could be, like, the images that's conjured up in my mind, let me tell you, are quite unpleasant, but, like, what are you
hearing there?
Right, well, I heard the cries of a baby, Carl. It was the cries of a baby, perhaps at the dawning of its life. Then I heard the sounds of a liquid-covered young child, and then I heard sort of something dropping on the floor. It could have been a melon, it could have been a shoebox. So,
right. So what? But that's not a song. So think about what you're hearing. It's a
baby, and then it's a baby that's just been born. Obviously, this born, and it's a slippery baby. It's born slippy, Carl.
Slippy.
So that was, I see. So that was born slippy. That example. So okay, so that's the example. We've got that out of the way. I understand the concept. I'm sure everyone listening understands the concept. Let's do the one that's going to be the competition then.
All right.
Right, so you've got to guess the song title from that clue, have you? From, well, like the right, so that, I mean, that was some extraordinary acting. Was that you doing that?
No, I didn't do it. That was already made for us.
You've not been trained, have you? You wouldn't be able to manage that level of authenticity.
So what are we asking then? People just email in, text
in, if you know what the title of that track is. You can text, you can email me, russell.6music@bbc.co.uk, or you can text 64046. So yeah, let's all get involved. Remember, it's Sunday school as well, but let's have some more music. This is 6 Music, I'm Russell Brand, that was Richard Ashcroft, Music is Power. Before that, The Beloved with Hello. Carl was suggesting that song, Hello, be updated with more contemporary people, weren't you, mate?
Yeah, there's just loads of sort of 80s people being mentioned in there.
You'd like more contemporary people to be mentioned?
Yeah, Graham Norton.
Mention Graham Norton up.
Mandela.
Mention Mandela. Mind you, he was, you know, in the 80s, he was probably, if anything, more significant.
No, he's more known now.
More known now. Things have gone well for Mandela since the old release from Devil's Island thing. It's really picked up since then. Okay, so Sunday school, we want to learn stuff, don't we, today? We've so far we've learned a bit about extraterrestrials. We got that, we learned about bees as well. We learned about that, you said that thing about bees and
Like
chicken.
chicken, yeah.
And, which I think, well, listen to this
I
email.
saw it.
Listen to this. This is from Debbie, it's an email. Bees are evil. As a child, a gang of them, I don't think they're called gangs, a gang of them ruined my birthday, but Carl claiming they eat chicken is a lie. As simple as that. That's from Debbie.
But why would I make that up? That's
I
like
think
the
you
one
do
with
it for attention, Carl. I think you do it for attention. I think it's to do with your childhood. I honestly think it's to do with your childhood.
Forget it then.
No, I won't forget it. It was something we're going to be discussing at great length. But also, we were talking about extraterrestrials and whether or not extraterrestrials created all life on Earth. And we've got a text message from Derek saying that he felt a force leaning on him last night. Derek, we've managed to track him down. He's on the line now. Derek, are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right now, yes.
You feel better now, do you?
It's usually gone by about midday.
Okay, so could you tell us a little bit more about what happened to you last night?
Well, I wake up.
Yeah.
I'm aware that I'm awake, but I cannot move.
You can't move.
Nothing I can do, and there's a pressure like a vacuum.
A vacuum pressure?
Like a pushing down on me. I can't see anything. There doesn't seem to be anything there. But
Perhaps it's just because it's dark and you're asleep and stuff, Derek. That's what worries me.
I'm paralysed, and there's a weight on me. It's like a pressure.
Are you in that bed on your own?
I'm on my own in my bed.
I'm not surprised, Derek, the way you live your life, the way you carry on. Now, why is it you've associated these feelings with extraterrestrials?
Well, when eventually when I wake up, I find my pyjamas have been put in different parts of the room.
Different. How many artifacts are there? What are your pyjamas? You've got three-piece pyjamas?
I've got pyjama bottoms and I've got a pyjama top.
Right.
And
one's in one part of the room, one's in another part of the room.
Sometimes it takes me a while to find them, actually, to relocate them. And it's very disconcerting if you've gone to bed wearing pyjamas to wake up naked.
Yeah, or vice versa, really. If you went to bed naked and woke up wearing pyjamas, that'd be equally disconcerting. But I tell you what, it's not, Derek. It's not evidence of extraterrestrials, is it?
It's not the only thing that's happened to me.
All right, because like now, if these extraterrestrials do return in 2035, I hope that they're going to reprioritise and start thinking about world peace, solving hunger and tsunamis, and not interfering with your Jim Jams, Derek.
I think it's not as simple as that. I think you're oversimplifying it.
I think okay, but Derek, I thank you very much for your time. We're going to have a bit of a listen to what are we going to listen to? Oh, hello, Waiting for the Man, or in your case, Waiting for the
No, I'll play that in a bit. Play a bit of U2 now.
You're going to play U2?
Yeah.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Who's making these decisions, Karl Pilkington? You're out of your mind. Derek, it's been lovely talking to you. Let's listen to U2.
The heart is a blue. Green and blue.
That was U2. Beautiful day. Listen to Six Music with me, Russell Brand, and Karl Pilkington. I wonder what on earth's happening in the world. Well, in a minute we're going to find out. It's good old news.
Digital radio.
Digital TV.
BBC.
That's Niles Barkley, Crazy. Listen to Six Music, me, Russell Brand, and Karl Pilkington. Niles Barkley, that's good, that track, isn't it? Do you like it, Karl?
That one just play, yeah, I love it. Yeah.
It's excellent. But, do you think that's his real name, Niles Barkley? Niles.
Niles.
The continuous form of the verb to gnarl, like an oak tree root. Like, oh, this oak tree root is all looks pristine, nothing wrong with it. Now it's become gnarled.
I don't understand it if it is made up.
Well, why you'd make yourself that? Why you'd give yourself that name if it wasn't real?
Gnarly, yeah.
Gnarly. Yeah, well, let's investigate that, because for one, like the idea of nicknames. I don't know. I'm not comfortable when someone's got a nickname. I always feel like, it's like when you go to a restaurant and they go, "Oh, can I have the Marilyn Monroe burger because it's a 50s themed thing, or can I have the Cracker Jack Attack or instant whip?" I don't like asking for it. I feel like it's signing up to a bit of a club.
It's a bit different when it's food, though, isn't it? Because they're just trying to make it sound nicer. I'm
Okay.
talking more about, if someone was called Marilyn Monroe Dave, I'd go, what's going on?
Why would he be called Marilyn Monroe?
No, but
Dave?
that's where
That's
nicknames...
elongating the name. It's not making it catchy or anything.
Well, sometimes nicknames are no shorter.
I bet you can't think of a single real example that's anything like Marilyn Monroe Dave. Right? I know sort of some people, like, it's normally an abbreviation of some kind, or,
Well, it's normally something about him, isn't it? Like, I had an Uncle Tattoo Stan. Now,
Tattoo
have you got a
Stan.
picture in your head of Tattoo Stan?
I reckon, well, he's a member of your family, so he's probably a huge pervert,
Yeah.
and I imagine he was deranged, and I'm guessing from his name that he had tattoos on him, and if he was an honest man, those tattoos would say, please never trust my nephew, he's a liar. He should have that tattooed across his forehead.
That's what it was like, yeah.